You guys think Eminem's serious when he says he's putting out those sublims for you? Right? Putting out some sublims. What sublims could be putting out for you? I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody looked into those purple trucks yet? No. Can anybody prove me an idiot on this Dre and Snoop sex tape? I want to think that they're not part of the boule, but hey, if somebody's got something on them, I know people will dance if they can lose something. But if there's something to gain, wow. I don't know, man. I don't see how you could fuck the world to fucking. I don't know, man. It's a weird world out here. What's not one person in here, eh? What do you guys think about Dan Bongino? Spineless deep state Dan Bongino. Bongino thing. Hey, what do you guys think? I feel bad for Dan Bongino. I do. Because you gotta think. If you're into helping people, like you said he was, like there's no better job to have, eh? I mean, to be that far up in the FBI and know that you can actually help not only your country but the world, that'd be a fantastic job to do. So you gotta ask yourselves, what would make a man decide that he just doesn't want to do that anymore? Maybe Dan Bongino has a little bit of morals or something, but he can't tell on anybody. He's gonna save his own ass, but he thinks he's saving his own ass if he's not part of it anymore. But no, no, that's not the way it works. I don't think. You know what I mean, guys? What do you think? You can't keep secrets like that, eh? If you're gonna be with God and you're gonna go to heaven, you gotta be in the truth. And if you're not telling your people, I mean, I know there's contracts, there's worldly contracts where he has to stay quiet, but hey, we're where the world get you. Hey, in the end, keeping the worldly contracts. If I were Dan, I'd spill the bean. That's only if he has beans to spill, but hey, who knows? You know, I like to think the best of people. You know, I come on here and I tell you guys exactly what I think, but I'm trying to help you guys, you know what I mean? Not trying to be mean. I don't want most of the people that come over here to come over here. I want to be able to talk to decent people and we can discuss things and figure out ways to come together and fucking just do the right fucking thing, you know what I mean? Did you guys know that Uncle Will, Uncle Will did like a 6 hour live on me? I don't know if it was all about me, but can you imagine? He's so fucking insecure that you've got to take 6 hours out of your day just to trash people. Right? I'm out here trying to elevate and fucking. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you a true story, Captain Midnight. A true Dagburn story. This is where the world is at. Okay. So I believe that Dagburn, in his heart of hearts, likes to repent. But you guys made it so hard for him to repent that he takes it back. Now, I'm going to explain what I'm talking about, okay? So, Dagburn, he actually tried telling everybody, hey, I was a junkie. I was out of my head, didn't know what I was doing, and I was an informant because they would give me your taxpayer dollars to wear a wire, and I got myself 500 easy workings. So you guys were paying the cops to get the drugs off the street. And you're also paying Dagburn to get drugs off the streets. And so he can get himself some drugs. You know what I mean? But instead, he tries to be honest and tell you guys about really how it's like out there. And you guys trash him and make him a piece of shit. And I mean, I know Dagburn has his stuff, but like, don't you think that that's a problem in the world that you guys are paying for your own problems? Hey, here, let's get one junkie off the street, but let's supply another one. I don't know, man. Oh, like it's past tense. Well, but I don't know. I'm not saying Dagburn's a good dude. That's not what I'm saying. But every time he tries to come clean, like I can't imagine what it's like to be a junkie. Okay. I've never been there. And you'll do the most horriblest things. Let's take another Dagburn situation. Now, I didn't say this, Dagburn did. Okay. So whether it's a lie or not, this is on Dagburn. And I know what happens. Okay. So there's a video out there where something about that Johnny Dagburn was gay for drugs, and because his ex said it or something like that. And he said that wasn't true. But what he did say, and listen up, Captain Midnight, because this should scare us, that his ex slept with a dog named Butch, I think it was, for a perk 20, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, a perk 20 or a perk 30. Whichever perks you up, I guess. I don't know. Can you imagine having such an addiction where you would fucking defile yourself so much to sleep with a dog? To me, that's sad. The things people will have to do to satisfy a craving, eh? But then again, look at the fucking world. Nobody wants to stand up for it. Fuck, look at it. It's just fucking shit. Fuck, they'd rather live in a delusion than fucking face the fucking real world. It's fucking easier that way. If you want to live in the truth and fucking ask questions, fuck, she's a tough world to handle. But those people are the ones that can find God the easiest, I believe. I just think they have to put more power on themselves and more power on God. Because a lot of them find God to have the power to get off the substances. They just don't know how much power they have. They would just ask for the truth rather than the power to get over. And they'd see the kingdom. I don't see the kingdom, I won't lie to you. I know it's there. I know it's there. I know it's here. It could be here. I know it. I know it. I don't I don't see what it could be because it's not my decision to make, right? That'd be when the people of God come together and they can decide. Hey, Captain Midnight. Because if I was president, but you'd be fucking living way better than you do. You know, all these fucking all your electric and all your power and all that, the people would own that. You know what I mean? and it would have to cost money still, but only enough money to sustain the businesses, you know what I mean? You own them, you have to pay people to do the work, and then after that, you gotta pay for the upkeep, but you know what I mean? It's your power, it belongs to all of us, you know what I mean? I clean the water up too. I'd find a way to clean the water up. That'd really be a mission too, you know what I mean? So just doing with me, bud. I could be president, you know what I mean? Build up some fucking fake documents saying I'm as American. Work for Obama, hey? Did it? Hey, bud, have you been able to prove that to me? Does Obama have paperwork to be an American? Do you have to be an American to be a president? Who's Kamala Harris? And why did she lie in her book? Don't you know liars are not people that should lead you, especially if they're lying about themselves, right? You want to know who's leading you, but it's like my wife. Why are you obsessed with the fucking whether or not Bridget Macron is a trans or not? I go, well, I don't, it's not really so much about the trans, it's more about the hiding from the people. And hey, Joe, she was kind of like groomed, groomed him. There was an age thing, like if you look at it, and it's the satanic thing too. You know what I mean? What if it's all amongst the world leaders, Joanna? Hey, why would they hide the wiener? You know what I mean? Hey, just do a fucking DNA test. Wouldn't that fucking just solve everything? But no, no, no. We got to swirl pot and set out fucking lawsuits and fucking just bullshit instead of making people look stupid. Like, fuck, if I was Bridget Macron, I'd make if I was Bridget Macron and I was a woman, I'd make fucking Candace Owens look like a fucking idiot. No, I would. How dare you? You? But I don't think that's the case. I think there's a fucking wiener there. Or was. I don't know what the fucking current situation is, but I think the DNA is male, but it might not be. You know what I mean? Find out if Candace is on our side. Hey, I don't have dreams like Candace. Well, I think I do. Like I said, I talk in my sleep. I don't sleep well. I'm 3 a.m., 4 a.m., Carl. It's time to get up. I didn't get any sleep. Well, I know I got some because I woke myself up talking. But fuck, anyways, hey. I've got different powers, hey. Could you imagine Captain Midnight knowing you were a child of God and recording it the whole time and just fucking morons just come over and can't help themselves? Haven't you seen the transformation? Haven't you listened to Uncle Will? Hey, 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 Carl, you're faking it. I've seen your old videos. That wasn't you or no, bud. That's growth, you fucking idiot, bud. That's called coming to Jesus and fucking firming up your relationship, cupcake. You don't know we're supposed to help the children. That's how stupid you are. I've always known that. If there's a problem come for the children and you're aware of it, fuck, you should die. I didn't need a fucking spiritual awakening for that one, but hey, Captain Midnight, are you a Christian, bud? I'm worried for the Christians. I really am. Hey, what is a Christian good time these days? Well, I think a couple of them like to get together and say, hey, let's have some fun and tell some people we love them. Let's go fucking harass the homosexuals. Let's go tell them they're going to hell. And we love them and we don't want to see them there. Fuck, you know what I mean? How do you think Jesus would look at that? Hey, Christians, if you're with Christ, it's your duty to bring people to Christ and they got to figure out the truth for themselves. You know what I mean? Why don't some of you Christians fucking talk to some fucking, well, they like to say gay, but gay means happy, and they're not all happy, and I don't like using it. And my wife does not like it when I use homosexual. And I'm like, Is there another term I should be fucking using? Because gay's not really. I mean, it's just slang. Trying to proper English here. Hey, but yeah, I'd like to sit down with somebody and figure out why they're gay. You know what I mean? And try and help them that way. Like if they are, like, who are we to say? You know what I mean? Treat others as yourself. How would you like it if you thought you were homosexual if you're straight? But here's the problem. Half of these motherfuckers who are out there fucking going against the homosexuals turn out being homosexuals, eh? What's his name? Timmy Haggard or whatever his name is? Holy cadoodle. That mother, he can lie. What an actress he is. Like right to people's faces and say that he's with God and people still fucking go to him for guidance and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this world, man? Like we talk about Greg Locke and Greg Locke, he's got a I seen a blurb came over. He's got a Netflix fucking documentary coming out. Hey, like I hate saying this, but I gotta tell you guys the truth. I think Greg Locke is on the wrong side of Jesus, boss. You know what I mean? We should fuck Greg could really use our help. Let's fucking take him back to the commandments. We can even give him the ones Jesus fucking said. Hey, how would you like it if you fucking lived in Palestine there, Buck Jow? Hey, Greg, fuck. Hey, how would you like her? How would you like to see one of them as yourself? Hey, fuck. Probably wouldn't like her too much, eh? Keep being with Han Ali. And remember, people, when I say Han Ali, I mean the government of Han Ali. The Han Ali and people are God's people, just like all the other people. But we all got to realize that, hey? We all can't think that there's not a chosen color. I'm telling you guys right now. I think God sees us all as the same, eh? But hey, you guys keep wanting to think you're part of a fucking special group. Fuck. You know what I mean? I'd break out of your groups. I'd break them out. I'd, I'm telling you guys, I fucking feel so bad for people because I get it. It fucking feels good. It must feel good to follow Eckhart Tolle. You know what I mean? You got no problems, and if you got problems, they're on you. So you have to forget about your problems and say, "Oh, no problems." I don't know how you guys can do that. I mean, fucking, I gotta face mine. Tell us more about your hate for Carl, Captain. Yes, tell us more. I follow the scripture of Buddha, obviously, Carl. Well, I got no problems with Buddha there, Captain Midnight. I really don't. There is, well, hey, I'll check on my phone and see if he's on there so I can show you guys. I think I talk about him sometimes. I think he's more with Christ than most Christians. But then again, you can't get fooled because Jordan Peterson, he's what Jesus was talking about. There's some silver tongued ones, and you can listen to them, and but they're not about it. It's all trickery and witchery. I tell you, Carl, I'm headed for the hills. Thank you. Just to give you the update. See, I had a recorded stream for 3 days. So I created a stream. I created a stream thinking I sent a stream. It wasn't bad. And then I was wrapping it around. All right. I'll stop listening to Daniel. We'll go to where we need to go. See if I can show you guys. Because you talked about the Buddha. Oh, there he is. Your best again. Because if there's any type of debris, any type of weight still lingering inside of our own life, you can't move on. You cannot move on in a clear and clean way. So ultimately,
the way to self-mastery, the self-assessment, the uh, the self-observation. With what aim? In yourself. From the roles that you started creating in this lifetime. Clean yourself from the identity you started investing so much effort and energy in order to maintain it. And all of this taken together, meaning in a way also, in the moment you understand what is your source and what is your essence, the view on this world becomes different. The way of how you live your life, the way how you interact with people in this lifetime starts to tremendously change in the moment where you are starting to understand that we all play a role. Yes. You need to clean.
Sounds to me like repent and be reborn, eh? Clean yourself out. Forgive yourself for what you've done in the past. Figure out how not to do it anymore. Walk in truth. Don't be in ignorance. He sounds more Christ-like than any Christians I've heard so far. Right? What do you guys think? According to you, Captain, but there's only because you assume he's there. Well, Captain Midnight, he's only dictating his own fucking ending. That's what we all got a role to play, Captain Midnight, and well, we all pick our roles, eh? It's like that guy said. We all. It's not that hard to live in the truth. And you just don't want any part of it, right? It's not. It's just you've been brainwashed and fucking trauma bonded to your system or whatever it is. I don't know, but you guys all got Stockholm syndrome. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? Ask the fucking questions. You know what I mean? Mine's always been, hey, Donald Trump. And that was fucking for a long time. You guys can go back and watch the videos. Is there a galactic federation of aliens? Because either I'd like to fucking foil your fucking plans of deception or fucking find out if they're really real. Because you never know. Like I tell you guys, Canadian Defense Minister, real one, Paul Hillier, fucking right in your Congress. Yeah, Galactic Federation of Alien. I got her from fucking high up officials in America and all this other shit. And I'm like, I hope he's good. I mean, he's, you know, left this earth. And I hope he didn't go down a liar and was working for a shitty fucking gang of hoodlums trying to deceive us. Because, like, I think aliens would be cool, but I only want them if they're real. Because I got to say to myself, are they real in Israel? Hey, if I was an alien and I had any sort of consciousness, would Israel and United States would they be the moral characters that I'd fucking go and hang out with? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But hey, maybe maybe there is a bad alien force coming to play the good one. Who knows? Or is there going to be a fake alien invasion? Or we just ask these questions. Hey, Donald Trump, that Israeli space minister, bud, he really says you know about the Galactic Federation of Aliens. It's time for you to fucking spill the beanerinos. What's it going to be, girl? Yes. And Captain Midnight. Just doing. Can you please put in the comments right now? Because, I mean, we all are allowed to have our own opinions, but what do you think about America taking over Greenland? Hey? And punishing anybody who says, Donald, that's just not right, you guys. Tariffs, tariffs. If you want to send your shit over to our people, we'll make them pay like twice as much. Well, fuck you. No one's going to buy your shit because it's going to be too expensive and no one's going to want to pay the tariffs. Right? But that's how he solved all these wars through tariffs. Okay, good job, Donald. That's problem solving at its fucking best, ain't it? You fucking better behave, or I'll get you just like Cuba. I heard at least Cuba, like fuck those poor Cuban people, man. I heard they're getting fucking oil from Mexico, and I hope they are. It's a sad state of affairs. And it's been years since I've been there, and it was sad then. So I can't imagine it's gotten any fucking better. Well, at least they have the fucking tourism now, you know what I mean? When the tourism went out for old COVID, and Fauci, if he was involved, he's got to know all that karma, all those fucking hurting Cubans. Bud, you're gonna have to take fucking full karma for all this shit. Every person you infected, bud. You better hope you weren't into AIDS neither, like that other guy said, who said, Fauci sue me for defamation, motherfucker. I want it on the record. Nobody's listening to me. You're lucky, Fauci, you motherfucker. Fauci never sued him, you know what I mean? Because if a man out there was fucking shooting off his lips saying I fucking had something to do with the start of AIDS, I fucking, I'd be right there. I'd be like, hey, bud, let's go find a news channel and do a little debatey baity because I don't like what the fuck you're saying about me. You might want to back your play up, mister. But no, it was the same thing with fucking COVID, eh? Just the same thing. They fucking got Mark Zuckerberg to cause treason on the whole world. You get her? But don't worry, Klaus Schwab simulated that before it happened. He knew how to get you. And he knew Mark was the man to do the job. Treason! To treason, Zuckerberg! You smart motherfucker. You fooled the world! And you told them right to their face, Mark. You said, yeah, I caused treason. The Biden administration, they limited what I could let you people see. And, and well, yeah, he told you. And Donald went, bad Vicky. And then they were having dinners together and they were yucking it up, getting caught on hot mics. Hottest country in the world, the United States. The hottest. We're the hottest. We were doomed. We're nowhere. Now we're the hottest. Well, because Donald's bringing it closer to hell, I think. But who knows? I don't think the Democrats would have been taking any fucking. I'm watching Gavin Newsom there today, Captain Midnight, and he's like, yeah. Those Europeans need to get knee pads. I'd like to buy them some knee pads. They're just all bowing down to Donald Trump. I'm the superhero here. The state of California is where it's at, where men can play in women's sports. Well, in fact, we probably got the women going after the men who think that the men shouldn't be in women's sports. Yeah! He was the guy that said, hey guys, wear your masks. Let's fucking let's treat each other with love and respect and let's, not he gave them all these rules and then fuck he's out for dinners and fucking taking pictures with superstars without his mask. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Fucking California is just a bunch of fools. I don't think you're all fools, but little me definitely. His brain's definitely been fluoridated a few too many times. But the guy from Nestle, he loves you guys. If there was water fights, let me tell you, he would definitely fucking be on your guys' side. He wouldn't be in it for the money. He wouldn't fucking. He thinks he owns all the water. You guys should go listen to him. He's the head of the WEF now since Klaus Schwab got a massage. I don't know what that fucking is all about. But anyways, that Nestle water guy, he's not your friend. He fucking hates you guys. Go listen to him. But fuck swab. Hey, he doesn't hang out with nice people. You know what I mean? People that he hangs out with just don't fucking like you, Captain Midnight. Noah Harari thinks you're a useless human, bud. And if you have thoughts of God, those days are over, bud, because you've been hacked. These are not my words. Go look it up. Just type in your little fucking YouTube. Noah Harari. Hacked. And he'll tell you, you're hacked. Still waiting your life, I see. No, well, I'm still fighting, bud. I'm still here because I'm going to get out of this, bud. You can't stop me, you little weasel. You are gross. You're mentally ill. You got problems, bud. 6 hours. You got fucking real problems. Like real big problems. Somewhere inside of you, you're suffering big time and you don't want to admit it. And you have to come to Jesus, bud. I don't know. I think Copper Tops, fucking, he's not really your friend. He should be telling you, bud. He should be saying, hey, Will, we might be on the wrong side of things here. Because we might want to tell Carl and show him where he's crazy. Because you want me to think that I'm crazy. You want people to think that I smoke wasp spray or something? What's wrong with you, Willard? Bud, you're ill, mentally ill. You're what's hurting the world. You're what's keeping a good future from the children, bud. You and people like you. It's really disturbing. And I don't understand it. That you would just pick hell. If there is a hell, I don't know, bud. I don't know. You deserve some sort of karma, wouldn't you think? What's up, HK? So, Will, is Diane Draper real? I caught that. You and Rusty. Dagburns, dead floozy mother. Hey, were you guys hanging out with such a character? Diane Draper. Can you go ask Seeper? He doesn't answer me on my videos. Throwing stones again. No, bud. No, no. We're Rolling Stones over here, bud. And that we the Rolling Stones were Rolling Stones with Justin Trudeau's mother. I'd like to find out if, well, Justin Trudeau was, well, his mother was Rolling Stones with fucking that mastermind in Cuba from a shitty bloodline, apparently. That's what I've heard. And well. Like I said, I don't like the fucking, like, there's a woman on there on PBD podcast, and she fucking says, and it pisses me off because I don't know the truth. But she fucking tells me that Pierre Elliott Trudeau, fuck he would fuck, yeah. I worked for the Rockefellers or Rothschilds, and well, I had to get learn dirty little secrets and know his what he liked, and fuck, that guy didn't want me to leave alive, but he knew I worked for the Rothschilds, so I gotta know that, and that could be raised Justin Trudeau. Was Pierre Elliott Trudeau a Zoharian? Was he a Zionist? Man loved him China. He loved China. He did love China. That whole Trudeau family, they love China. They do. They do. And I love China. The Chinese people, not the government. I wish the people would smarten up and say, hey, no more dictator, bud. Listen here, you fucking goofy bastard. You do not own us. So go fuck yourself. We own it now. We're going to start taking care of us. Not you fucking retards, and we're not gonna let our children fucking die for you numbskulls, you little dick tasters. Chi and fucking that, like, at least Chi looks the part. How about fucking the fucking North Korean boy there, eh? That's a world threat. People bow down to that cocksucker. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. But hey, fuck, you people love people with power. Power. Chechnyan warlord. Let's fucking, all us tough USC guys, let's go all hang it with a Chechnyan warlord that would fucking just annihilate people who fucking think differently than them. Yeah, let's make friends with that guy. But then again, Rip it. Nothing in this world matters anymore, eh? You would think Hamzat Chimaev, right? You would think to yourself, when you go through a sport and you work so fucking hard, you want to be champion, right? You want to be champion. You don't want to see anybody else get hurt, but you have to hurt. It's the business in order to be champion. You really, but you know what I mean? The goal is to be the best in the world, to grow yourself, right? That guy wins the belt. You think that it would have meant something. He fucking throws it and says, I want the money, baby. I'm all about the cash. Give me the cash. And I'm like, oh man, this is what our kids are looking up to now. This is what it's all about. It's all about the fucking payday. It's not about the fucking struggle, the sacrifice, the fucking, accomplishing a fucking goal. It's not, it's just fucking gross. Then again, fuck, all the people that I liked back in the day when I was watching, like in the early days, like Vitor Belfort, steroids. I think Vanderlei Silva, steroids. Fuck, like, I don't know. And then it was always weird watching Vitor Belfort. For Jesus, I did this for Jesus. And I'm like, bud, you wouldn't cheat to win if you were fucking with Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, dude. No comprehension. Just thinking if you announce the word to Jesus to the fucking crowd, you're doing Jesus a solid. No, when you live in Jesus, that's when you do him a solid. You live in the fucking truth. You don't try and deceive others. You just try and be the best that you can be at whatever you want to be, as long as you're not hurting anybody or trying to hurt anybody. Sometimes people get hurt. Accidents happen. Right? And sometimes people hold on to accidents. I had a I had a friend. I had a friend. Well, I have a friend. Well, I don't know if she's a friend, but back in the day we hung out and stuff like that. And her mother was just driving, and there's a crosswalk. When you hit the light, across the road, you can go to the grocery store. She didn't see the light or wasn't paying attention, and she killed somebody. And I mean, every time I seen that woman after that, you could just see in her eyes. She just was never the same. She couldn't forgive herself. She couldn't forgive herself. And she ended up taking her life because she couldn't live with herself because she took another life. She didn't mean to. She just made a mistake. She was a good woman. Have to learn to forgive ourselves. Want to be better about yourselves. Willard, you need to learn to love yourself, bud. Because I don't know what you got going inside your belly, bud, but fuck, it's gross. It's gross and it's holding your brain back. I don't know, bud. It's really fucking like I don't know. Like I I don't know what's holding you back. I don't know. Is this your job? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. How we treat one another, right? Can you imagine? I started getting sick from what was going on at work. I didn't think that good people should get fucking punished. And that thing was fucked up. Okay. And when it came down to it, those people didn't get too sick over me. In fact, as long as they got paid, they were okay. It just didn't give up. It's like I wonder, like I just talked about that woman in the car accident. I wonder about mine. I'm like, hey, what happens if fuck he would have killed me, eh? Would he just fucking have told the same story? Fuck or with the cops, if I actually had died, paid attention to the video and what he fucking gave them as a fucking statement. Could they have clued in? Fuck. That's one I can't wait to phase. You know what I mean? Having his statement, having the video. Hey, humans, this is what you'll fucking do to one another to keep yourself out of shit. What a shitty fucking thing to do to somebody. Fucking almost killed them or could have killed me and fucking kept me charged. Because the cops are incompetent fucks who can't fucking put a fucking clue together. Fuck me, man. I can't wait because I will never forget that fucking Officer Fair. Deputy Fair. He ain't fair to deal with. I'm telling you, he's a numbskull. When I call him and say, hey, bud, you think we could fucking go over the fucking statement? And I think he charged the wrong guy here. I tried telling you in the hospital, you know what I mean? They got his statement out there and no one else's because he was the only fucking one who seen, but it was all his statement and fucking and there I am in the hospital. I got to midnight. The cops go, what happened? I'm like, fuck, something pulled out in front of me. I fucking went like that and fucking and it came fucking still at me and pushed me off and fucking there I was. Your old buddy Carl doing the Dukes of Hazard in a fucking Hyundai Santa Fe. Just ba-boom. Good times, good times. That fucking hurt me mentally for a long time. That I couldn't get any help with that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do the police do? And I know you're like, you should go to your MP. But fuck, man, if I go to my MP, he's got a fucking Honolulu badge there. He fucking provides her fucking right there on his website. He's got fucking degrees in Honoluluism. And I'm just like, motherfucker. But then I asked myself, eh? Just doing, I'm like, what is going on? Because this is just my opinion. Everything I say, it's just my opinion, right? But I think Rebel News here in Canada, it's got some problems. Just saying. And doesn't investigate well sometimes. But it does. It has some good stuff on there. I'm not saying that I don't use them. And I get a lot of information from them. And right now they're in Davos. I always like their Davos commentary. You know what I mean? But here's the deal. I think it's all one big entity, but they don't know that they're working for that same entity. Do you think that like I don't understand how humans who have anyway, who have one of these or a Torah, right? And the Torah would have the 10 commandments in there, right? And if you start breaking those, you can't be with God. You can call yourself God's chosen people, but you're really the devil's chosen people because you choose the devil over the commandments. And they don't have to take on, I'm not trying to convince anybody to take on Jesus, okay? I'm here for the Christ. And if Jesus shows up, that's fabulous because that's how we can learn through Jesus that he's inside of us. And we need to try and have that character the best that we can. You know what I mean? But like I've said, I think the natives knew that the truth was the way. You know what I mean? You had to live in certain character. You know what I mean? That's why they had the seven and you know, and you listen to like I've said, to Danae and like here, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna read some of Mark here. I don't know how far I'll get. Carl, when did you know you were really the chosen one, and how did that go down? Well, rip it. Like I said, bud, it was scary. It's not like these other people where they're like, "I'm the chosen one." It was scary, but I think when it really, really, really took place is when I asked God for the truth on a shooting star. No shit, bud. No shit on a shooting star. And the very next night, I was outside, right? Outside having a smoke, like I always do. And something just came into my head and said, take a picture, Carl. I just went like this. I don't know. Hey? And I didn't know what I captured. I don't maybe it's a light flare. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But it looked like a shooting star. But I don't know. The more I look at it, I'm like, I don't know what it is. It looks like a tear in the sky. Is what it looks like to me, but I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. I'll try and show it again on here, but it doesn't show up all that well. But right there. So you see it on the right hand side there. So yeah, and then when you open it, like that's it open. I don't think you can see the colors in there. Maybe like that's it open. There's like it looks like a like there's blue, yellow, and it looks like a purple on the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. There's lots of different things, bud. Lots of different things that happened to me. Carl Young, like I was never shy about telling what was happening on my videos. So maybe I said it on my videos before I came to Carl Young. But I started watching some Carl Young stuff, and he's talking about seeing images in the head. I was like, oh shit. I seen images, bud, all the time. All the time. And he was taking me to fucking well, maybe it's my crazy brain trying to save myself. I don't know. Trying to figure out why everybody wanted me to be crazy or something. But anyways, yeah, he was taking me to like Bible verses and I'd snap them so I could show people. I guess that's why I was doing it and snapping so I could show people like it was coming into my head that I thought I was Jesus. And it wasn't a good time, bud. It's not like, hey, I'm Jesus and I'm gonna send you all to hell. It was like, what the fuck is going on with my brain? I want to fucking talk to people about this. This fucking sucks. Like, this is crazy. This is why am I thinking like this? Like, I wanted to talk it out. And here's the deal. Here's the deal. My wife's always told me I'm crazy, but at one point, She played along that I was Jesus and just told me to be quiet and just wait for the rapture. What kind of person does that to somebody who won't talk about the shit that's going through their head, but they would do like, I'm fucking, that's weird to me. You know what I mean? And she played that game. And then I remember when the fucking cops came here one time and she's trying to tell them exactly how fucking crazy I am and I'm the problem and this and that. She goes, that crazy son of a bitch thinks he's Jesus or has. Cause at that point in time, I was like, no, the point is to be like Jesus. It's not, you're not fucking Jesus. You know what I mean? Just, and if you were the same soul, it doesn't fucking matter because Jesus said we're all the fucking same. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. So when it was convenient to fucking use it against me, can you imagine sitting there in front of cops and your wife says, "Yeah, he thinks he's Jesus," and she's not giving him a full fucking like, hey, it wasn't the way she was saying it. It's like the crazy motherfucker thinks he's Jesus. And I'm just like, I go to the cops, I go, hey, can we talk about that? So you don't have it in your head that you think I'm fucking nuts running around thinking I'm Jesus. And this fucking idiot, this is what he says to me. I'm like, motherfucker, why won't these fuckheads talk to me? This is so fucking gross. He says to me, he goes, Carl, it's not my business who you are. And I was like, no, but I want to talk to you because now you got in your fucking head that I'm nuts. And that's fucking not the case. It's a fucking a bad time. I want it to fucking end. I'm looking for people to fucking talk to, retard. And no, it's not our business, Carl. You're fucking crazy. It's none of our business. Yeah, none of our business until it's time to fucking, yeah, I am your business to pick up for violence and suicide, you dumb motherfucker. That never happened. Like Captain Midnight, I got a fucking video. I did. I pulled a Johnny Dagburn. I went to that police station and I fucking looked at the cop that's been the biggest fucking twat waffle. And I don't think he means to be. I think he fucking legitimately fucking is just stupid. I don't know. I don't know. But I went in there with the recording and I was like, hey, bud, I'm having a really tough time with all these fucking trips to the hospital. Hey, you guys coming to pick me up. So why do you guys keep picking me up for violence and suicide? Because I can't get the answers from my psychiatrist. I don't think I said that in the video, but I'm not getting the answers. So I was like, hey, maybe you could let me know. Have I ever like you guys have picked me up 5 times? Have I ever been out of my head or like fucking fought you guys? Did I always go fucking? I didn't go willingly because you fuck told me I'd fuck go, but did I cause any problems or anything like that? So it was great to get him on audio saying, "No, Carl, no, no. Actually, we've been thinking something's not right here." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." I think I got that on video. Son of a bitch. Anyways, he's the same knucklehead that fucking oh fuck. Can you imagine getting assaulted, crying to make sure that the person that did it to you can't cause you more harm by being somewhere else? Because my children would have just fucking lost it if she was at jail and I came home. And they fucking the deal was she wasn't supposed to be around me because she assaulted me. So she was supposed to be downstairs and not come upstairs and communicate with me at all. Just kept breaking it, breaker, all over the fucking place. And one time I was just fucking being harassed so much. I'm like running out, trying to have smokes, chasing me outside. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't handle this. I fucking had to call the cops. I'm like, please stop. Like, please stop. Please get the fuck out of my brain. You're not supposed to be around me. And I had to fuck call the cops. And finally, like after fucking it seemed like a million fucking times of it, finally they fucking have to take her away because she's broken the fucking thing. And like I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. But yeah, the first time I felt like fuck, I did everything I could. It's not my fault if she has to fucking pay for what she's done. She will not fucking leave me alone. And fucking the proof is there because she's not supposed to be around me. So yeah, they pick her up. Fucking all of a sudden she can't handle going through what the fuck she put me through. She starts having a fucking panic attack. Fucking panic attack. And they have to take her to the hospital. So when she's done her little panic attack, they can't take her back to jail or she just have another panic attack. So they put her right back in the house with me and still again, come upstairs and fucking harass me. And I fucking recorded it. I just didn't record her. You could see that I was on the couch. You could literally see. And I called the cops again. And they couldn't do nothing. It's because they're fucking lazy. Because they didn't want to have to fucking deal with it. But they thought, fuck, hey, let's make this guy fucking mentally fucking pay. And when we have to pick him up again, no problem. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. The police, eh? What a bunch of numbskulls. Fuck. I couldn't believe it. You guys have no idea. Fuck. So I'll tell you guys another part. So the night, because when you go do your interview or whatever, the police, they tell you have to have an exit plan and all this other shit. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. We fucking went through it. You guys will see it. It'll be great. They have this recorded, right? They do recordings of these days. So hopefully it's still there. And yeah. So it turns out to be a nightmare. As soon as she gets to go downstairs and I have to stay upstairs, because you know what happens? My internet gets shut off. My wife has it on her phone so she can shut all the spots off and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. So if I want to get out of here, I got no way to information. My TV doesn't work without internet. Or a remote. He fucking took the remotes. Thank goodness I knew where there was a fucking extra one that would work on her. I could sleep with it with down my pants. But anyways, they shut the internet off on me. So because I couldn't have access to any phone numbers or anything, right? I didn't know the police phone number. I thought, fuck, I'll have to call 911 again because if I want to have an exit plan, I can't because I don't have access to information. So I fucking called and they fucking pretty much laughed at me. We're not dealing with internet. I was like, can you fucking please have the police come here so I can get my fucking internet back so I can fucking like, this is so wrong. I was the one that was assaulted. Why do I keep having everything taken away from me? But yeah, the internet fight went for a long time. I even went to him with the bill. Like, this was different occasions. I went, "Hey, did you guys know that I pay the bill? The bill's in my name. It's right here. Could you guys go fucking tell her to stop fucking with it? I don't wanna play this game. Why can't I just have the" and they wouldn't fucking help me. "Nope." Carl, we're not dealing with such things as internet. Well, you told me to have an exit plan. I have no information, motherfuckers. My TV don't work without it, but I'll suffer because you guys are gonna make me suffer because I fucking begged you to break the rules and you did. See, that's the thing. When they brought her to my house, they said, no, Carl, that's against the rules. And I cried and they did. Fuck, eh? Fuck. Dumb cops. But the chief, you should see. Well, this is the thing. Can I blame him? I wonder what the fuck was told to him. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. There I am. Anyways, got kicked out of my own house. I got evicted from my own house. And the chief of police wouldn't let me go get paperwork or fucking nothing. I got an eviction notice. When the person who assaulted me was still downstairs. I asked the chief, I said, please let me go home, get paperwork. Hey, can we get on the phone with my mortgage guy? You seem to have in your head, I'm a piece of shit and I've used and abused people to get fucking what it is that I have. And I fucking worked my whole life there, muchachos. I don't know why you're treating me like a fucking piece of fucking shit, you fucking ruthless fucking goof. Yeah, you can't talk like that though. You can't fucking say, "Hey, police officer, it's your fucking job to figure out what the fucking truth is." If I'm trying to bring you evidence, you fucking numbskull, you dumb son of a bitch, you demon motherfucker, it's your job. Your job is to gather the fucking evidence. It's all jokes. Yeah, it's all jokes until it's your fucking brain being thrown around in a fucking hospital here and there. Somebody trying to fucking run you off the road, playing fucking hero, you villain, you get charged for it. Then the problem that you had at work, you can fucking everybody lies on you. Then you're getting charged for shit you didn't fucking do. Then you're fucking getting brain beaten when nobody's supposed to be around you and fucking you're begging. Yeah, bud. It's all a joke. Yeah, it's all a joke until you're gonna go insane, bud. You don't know the truth is important. You're your own enemy. You're your own public enemy because you don't open your brain, bud. You don't get that this shit shouldn't be normal. It's gross, and I can prove it. That's the problem. It's probably why nobody ever wants to fucking talk to me. They're afraid, like Uncle Will. Yeah, no, 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 no. You're not with God. No, copper top. You're a flopper top, bud. And I know that doesn't sound very Christian like because I'm not a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. And I say the fucking truth. And if you can hang out with men and talk 6 hours of complete lies and bullshit on somebody, and then come back and project that shit at me, saying that I'm judging people when I'm just saying, hey, let me know where I'm wrong. Because if I'm telling the truth, you're not in the truth and you're in the wrong. So don't go to fucking hell being an idiot. You know what I mean? It's weird out here. Fucking makes no sense at all. You people are ruthless in your stupidity. Let me know where I don't want better for your fucking and then the fact that I've been doing this to for the future because the children should be our future has turned me into some sort of fucking sexual deviant according to Rusty. My passion for wanting what's right for the children has turned me into a fucking for real. Okay. But you don't care about RFK. It can be thrown out there that he's a sexual deviant. No one cares. It can be as obvious as fucking Schmooly as his handler. Like, that's just gross. No one fucking cares. But if you're going to sit there and say that someone's a sexual deviant, you better have fucking proof where you got it from. And I'll tell you where I got it from. Candace Owens and Ian Carroll and a bunch of others. You know what I mean? And I've never heard fucking JFK come out and say, hey, Rabbi Shmuley's not my handler and I'm not a sexual deviant. But hey, you just keep letting those people fucking rule you. You know what I mean? Those who would be ruled by Satan. You know what I mean? But I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I wanted to go over other stuff, but then I get wrapped in you guys again. And but I got telling stories, eh? You know what I mean? We didn't even get in. Like, I think I popped her on my community tab about your guys' CAS or whatever it is, or how it's just a big money grab. Yeah, can you imagine? I even have stories where they steal babies. It's amazing. That's not even a joke. That's for real. When it just would have taken a conversation to fix the problem, but can't do that. You have to be deceitful and manipulative and do things behind the scenes. So you can take, $13,000 out of somebody's pocket and still not be done. And the only reason we have the child right now is because the foster home that she was in was unable to take care of her any longer. And I think they knew they were in a losing case. And I'd like people to look at my case so that they know that the CAS is a head case. Not all of them. I'm not saying they're all bad. Not at all. Not at all. But the system is creating losers who would steal babies just to keep their little system going. Chugga chugga choo choo. That's your guys' tax dollars. You know what I mean? When they steal babies, that's tax dollars on you guys. I'm not saying they all steal babies or whatever. I think the foster system's a good idea. I mean, my mother got to the point where she didn't feel like she could take care of us. If you can't take care of children, it's better to admit it to yourself and let them go somewhere where they will be taken care of. But unfortunately, in this world, we never know where our children will end up, right? Now, I didn't have to get her bad. I didn't get her too bad. I mean, I always felt like these people just don't fucking love us. There's just I don't know if they're getting paid or what, but but they weren't they never hit us or touched us or hurt us or anything like that. It was just, oh, it was just weird. But I'll tell you, when my dad went to get us out of the fucking foster system, I wasn't quite sure I wanted to leave. You know what I mean? People should be taught to be human beings before they're put in positions like that. Fuck. Sad world. They just use and abuse us. Just fuck it. I know it sounds unbelievable that they would create a system to make more money within the system for them based on stupidity and ignorance. It's the law. My wife, wow, Carl, we have to, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, we should fucking solve this. We should be sitting down with the supervisor of the girl who thought it was a good idea to remove the baby out of the house. Like, did she even know what house the baby was in? Did she know the surroundings that the baby was in? Did she know who was around the baby? None of it. None of it. But hey, that's why you trick and fool people and say, hey, we're going to meet you for your doctor's appointment with your daughter there, mister. And then what's my poor son supposed to do? They're taking his daughter, and he's like, what the fuck is going on here? If I fucking do something, they're gonna have a reason not to give me my daughter. Fuck, what do I do? And that's what they want. They want you to freak the fuck out so they can prove their fucking point. But then you should freak the fuck out when people are fucking taking fucking kids for no fucking reason and won't give you a fucking answer. But fuck, hey. Hokey dokey. She's witchery out here, boys and girls, just to steal your money from you. You know what I mean? Watch out for Marina Abramovich because she, talking about young children, is going to build the future for the children of Ukraine if you knuckleheads don't get her together. Hey, remember, her dancing shamans are the ones that see Donald Trump in the future being the big magician. I see Donald Trump being the big magician as well. But unfortunately, he's going to be my wand. Carl, tell us how you tried to kill everybody with your wife's car. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. The accident that I just talked about, I was nowhere near anybody. It was scary because I know there was people around, but you know what I mean? Everybody was in a safe spot. I don't know what to tell you, bud. But hey, human behavior, someone is suing. They weren't touched or anything like that. But because they pulled a Hemi. Well, I had to I had to run from nothing. I just I don't care. Go to God. Sue me. Whatever the fuck you want. Cocksucker. Take it to God. I forgive you. Fuck, can you forgive yourself? Eh? Can you imagine being a fucking weasel of a human just because you're a lazy fucking piece of shit? You would rather fucking pretend to take some money from somebody that you don't fucking deserve but you do because you're so fucking better than everybody else that you should lie about somebody and make money when you never fucking humanoids, eh, guys? Fucking humanoids.